So I wanted to do a video about Nikocado Avocado's reaction to Greg Doucette and other people that have honestly been trying to help the poor fat bastard. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, people know that I've worked as a weight loss consultant at a mental health clinic. I've pointed that out. I've also, I was a certified personal trainer a while ago. I've taught karate. There's a lot of things that I've done, okay? But my point is, one of the things that makes people not want to help overweight people are people like Nikocado Avocado, where they're pointing the finger at everyone else. It's everyone else's fault that they're the way they are. Now, people also know I promote ethical veganism, as at one time did Nikocado Avocado. Now, look, I gained quite a bit of weight on the starch solution following a starch-centered diet, okay? And then I switched back to high-protein veganism, or what's like the Eco-Atkins diet per se. But my point is what really irks me about Nikocado Avocado is there are people reaching out to him to help him, and he's treating it like these people are insulting him or bullying him. Greg Doucette, out of everyone on YouTube, I don't know anybody that calls out bullies and tries to stand up for people and stand up against, cyberbullying and bullying of all kinds, because the dude was a high school gym teacher. The guy really does care about people. If you watch his channel, you can tell that. I don't anymore. I really don't. I mean, I make my channel, the reason I make my videos, I don't even make my videos for attention. Now, this is what's funny. Nikocado Avocado wants to complain that people are making videos and profiting off of him. Anybody that has unfortunately had the displeasure of viewing my channel for the past 2 months, okay, has seen what it's like when somebody is getting attention that they don't want, that they don't deserve. Okay, if you Google me, it says that I did all these things that I didn't do because somebody decided to lie about me. Okay, so if you want to see, I don't make my videos to get all this like attention or internet fame or any of that. I make a lot of videos to get stuff, off my chest, out of my head. I got a lot of thoughts, I read a lot on gerontology, on health, on fitness, on things of that nature, anthropology, politics. I like to support Tulsi Gabbard. That's what I make videos on, okay? I'm not making videos on here to bash people or anything like that. But the thing is, and this is what's funny, is oh, Jesus Christ. It goes back to when I actually had a Twitter account, so at least a year ago before I got banned off at Twitter for calling Trump a fat fucking retard. And I would do that again. He is a fat fucking retard. That was actually the best part of Twitter, was being able to call Donald Trump out on his anti-white nonsense and crazy frickin' Looney Tune policies of letting everybody out of prison and making it illegal for the police to do things that they need to do to arrest people and acting like a complete moron. That was the beauty of Twitter, is you could directly call people out right to their goddamn face. But my point is, what irks me about Nikocado Avocado is when you work with overweight people, everything's an excuse. Everything's an excuse. Everyone is somebody else's fault. And people might know this. People have seen my weight go up and down since I started this channel. One of my biggest problems was the starch-centered diet I was following. I was experimenting with Dr. McDougall's starch-centered diet, the starch solution, just like Nikocado Avocado was. But you can't blame it on somebody else. If one diet doesn't work for you, find another diet. In fact, Greg Doucette, and I'm going to say this to him, Greg Doucette actually saved my life in a lot of ways. Not through his diet recommendations, but from the fact that I kind of fell into some kind of cognitive dissonance with this starch baloney, right? Because I'm like, maybe this is the right way to do veganism, not realizing I was a vegan years before I tried Dr. McDougall's diet. I was extremely healthy and extremely in shape until I started doing the starch solution. So what happened is, what Greg did is he let me realize, as a former personal trainer, as somebody went to school to be a personal trainer and was a personal trainer, okay, I understand more about nutrition than a lot of doctors do, okay? And I was in shape and all this. Why don't I just go back to doing what I was doing when I was healthy? And that's kind of where Greg Doucette helped me. Now, not everybody has an education at all in nutrition, and that's understandable. They should be teaching it in school while they're not. I have no idea. But Greg does people the favor of showing people how to eat properly on his channel. Okay? Just follow his channel. And Greg was so nice to Nikocado Avocado, if that's his name. Nick Perry, I think his name is. My point is he was so nice to him. He was even encouraging him, like telling him how funny he is and how wonderful he thinks he is. And I mean, this is not bullying. He isn't Nikocado Avocadoing to make money. And if he is, who's the one that put themselves out there? Okay? The way that you did. With me, you look at the way I was portrayed for 2 months now. The super negative way I was portrayed for what? Caring about somebody? I mean, come on now. It's completely ridiculous. And that's the other thing. That's like the nail in the coffin with this situation. It puts me over the top. Because not only have I been fat, I was extremely obese as a child. I've been fat. I've lost the weight. Okay? I've gotten in shape. I've gotten fat again. I've lost weight again. Right now, my weight's still a little fluctuating because I haven't dedicated myself entirely to movement. Movement is where I need to focus right now, is the movement part. But my point is, I've done all this. And then on top of that, you want to see somebody that's being exploited on social media. Look at me. I have a whole clothing line that I'm not profiting from. Okay? So my point is, and I'm not trying to make this a negative video, it's just, this is why people like me just really, when you work with heavy people, it really gets under your goddamn skin because they want to blame everybody else. Look, like the Super Size Me movie. I promote veganism. I do not promote the consumption of fast food, but the show Super Size Me. How goddamned ridiculous do you have to be? No one eats like that. No one eats like that. I guarantee you that if I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner at McDonald's, I might not be healthy, but I guarantee you I would not get super morbidly obese from it. Because nobody eats that much goddamned food. It's an unfair portrayal of a false reality is what it is. That's what it is. It's an unfair portrayal of a false reality for views. And Nikocado Avocado is unfairly portraying the way that people have covered him. Some people are genuinely concerned about him. I'm not concerned about anybody anymore. Period. I learned my lesson. I don't care about anybody. I'm fed up. But the thing is, with people like Greg, you know, when you're spreading this message of obesity and body positivity, this is a poison on society that is killing people. Nikocado Avocado is killing people with his message. He is murdering people with his message of fatness. Now, what I was going to say is when I was on Twitter, I pointed out how he was a cancer on society. And one of my National Socialist friends that didn't like me because of I embrace post-racialism and the cosmic race. He didn't like me too much because the stuff I would say, he said, I'm a cancer on society because I'm sharing Nikocado Avocado. No, Nikocado Avocado is viewed by very many people, and he is dangerous to humanity. In fact, I really think they need to alter the mental health laws so that you can lock up fat people for being a danger to themselves. They are a direct harm to themselves with the food that they do not stop consuming. They need to be put in lockdown facilities to protect themselves. That's my belief. Okay, that is my firm belief, actually, as a former fat person. Now, let's go a little further here. I have information in the description. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a chiropractor, I'm not a nurse practitioner, not a dietitian, not a nutritionist, nothing like that. Okay, I'm not even a personal trainer anymore. I was years ago. But what I want people to understand is if you look in the description, I have links to resources to help you if you're fat. If you want to get healthy, these same resources will help you get healthy. These are resources to things like Natalie Matthews. Her quote, Natalie Matthews is a professional bodybuilder that's also a vegan, and I would like people to view her recipes. I'm going to use this video to promote veganism because freaking Nikocado Avocado has erroneously blamed veganism for his issues when I think it actually has more to do with his unstable personality. Now, I would like people to check out Natalie Matthews' playlist that I put there that shows you how to cook healthy, high-protein vegan meals. Also, I have Greg Doucette's nutrition thing. I have a whole playlist that I made on the Eco-Atkins diet. At the beginning of it, Atkins explains how his diet works. The Atkins diet saved my life as a juvenile. It saved my life by helping me lose the weight I needed to lose. So people can bash me for supporting Atkins, bite me. I don't care. Okay? And I have Greg Doucette's playlist on nutrition, and I have another playlist on supplements. I have Will Tennyson, a link to Will Tennyson's channel. These people can help you if you're fat, okay? I'm not reaching out to Nikocado Avocado. I'm not really reaching out to anyone, but the fact of the matter is, this is why people don't like fat people. They're amoral. They're horrible people. If you look at the trolls that were bothering me and the people that run these shows, they're all fat. Or at least the majority of them are obese. In some cases, severely morbidly obese. And like I said in my previous video that I took down because it mentioned somebody that wanted me to take down the videos, and I promptly did what she asked, like I always would, because I care about her. Despite my better judgment, I do care about her. But like I said, I think that is the root of these people's anger and hatred and ill-mannered personalities and disgusting mouths and the way they talk about women and everything else. Like I like to think that if I didn't lose my weight when I was younger, I would still be a nice person to people. Like how I really don't judge people. Well, I shouldn't say I don't judge them, but I'm polite to everybody, regardless of anything. I'm polite to everybody until they disrespect me. Why am I not being polite to Nikocado Avocado? Because he's a cancer on society. That's why. He is a cancer on society. He is destroying people's lives by promoting body positivity and fat acceptance and mukbangs and all this crap. That's why I'm not being polite to him. He's a danger to my country and to the world at large. That's why I'm not being polite to him. But ultimately, I am generally a very polite person. Very polite to everyone. So I like to think that if I never lost my weight and I somehow miraculously was still alive, that I would still be a polite person and a kind-hearted person and things like that. But I don't know. Maybe if I did keep the weight on and, maybe all those years of being fat and smelly and all that stuff, maybe that would have got to me and maybe I would have been nasty like these people are. But I have noticed a lot of the people that abuse people online are fat, disgusting people. And if they're not fat, they're at least ugly. And, it's sad. And what's funny is if you look at Nikocado Avocado, I know he's the opposite of a heterosexual, okay? But the thing is, the dude looked like a normal human being before he went batshit crazy with mukbangs and fast food and all that. The guy looked normal. And what I want people to understand, this is not even me attacking fast food. You cannot use somebody like Nikocado Avocado or like the movie Super Size Me as a fair understanding of what fast food does to people, because no normal human being eats that much goddamn food in one sitting. It's not normal. It's not healthy. And I think that the way Greg handled Nikocado Avocado was extremely gentle and supportive and caring. Okay? He can make a video like I'm making a video. Okay? Because I don't give a shit no more. People have treated me like garbage for 2 months. I've been waiting to go crazy on somebody. Now, this isn't even me going crazy because this topic is just annoying to me because I've worked with morbidly obese people. And their excuse is always, I can't afford healthy food. I show them healthy food is cheaper than unhealthy food. Oh, I can't cook healthy food. I show them how to cook healthy food. I don't have the time to do that. Well, you're not working. What the hell are you doing? Everything's a goddamn excuse with these people. And that's what drives people up a wall when they have to work with obese people. It really does. And that's all for this video.